Hi, everybody. Welcome in. Hi, KK. Hi, Robin. Hi, Tammy. Welcome in, ladies. Thank you so much for coming. Hi, Andre. Welcome in. I got lots of stuff for you guys tonight. I'm so excited to show you what I've got. I made up some really cool things. So, super excited for that. Got a lot of ideas in the works. Oh, I can't wait to bring it all to you guys. There's just so many things to do and so little time to do it. I hope the weather's nice for you guys. It's nice here, very nice. We even sat outside today for a little bit. Not very long, but I did go out, sit outside for a little bit. I even ventured out. Hi, Tina. Welcome in. Thanks for coming. Hi, Daisy. How are you? Welcome in. Thanks for coming, ladies. I got lots of good stuff tonight. All right. See, we got Tammy, Andre, Tina. Hi, Norma. Welcome in. Robin. Hope you guys got good weather. I know some of you still got snow. Doggone it. Ours is all gone. Thank goodness. It was like 50 something today. It was so nice. We sat outside for a little bit. That was wonderful. The baby lasted longer than grandma did. Yeah, them old bones thing. That's really true. I believe it now. Lander, Wyoming. It was always cold in winter, windy in the winter. Oh my goodness. My cousin just came back from Wyoming. I'm not sure where he was out there, but he just came back from Wyoming. He had to come back to Iowa because he couldn't breathe up there. $61 degrees in Wyoming, normally in the 30s. Wow. You guys were warmer than we were today. That's wonderful. Awesome. Oh, I hope everybody's doing good, enjoying the beautiful weather, getting rid of all the snow, wishing for spring, right? I'm so ready for spring. I want to see the green grass grow. Yeah. All right, let's get this party started, ladies. I've got so much I want to show you, and I can't wait to show you all the new things that I have made up and found and put together for you guys. This is going to be the first thing. These are all tags. Um, for whatever you want, you can alter them. Very nice tags. These are all sewing themed here. These are just like vintage postcards. ledgers, music pages. And then you got these here. So all of these tags in a package, and they are going to be $1.50. And I have several. Those are in. Look how clear that is. I'm so happy. Oh, I'm so happy, you guys. My internet, I think. Oh, that makes me happy. It's not blurry. They're all the same. The only thing I did was put these on the top because they were the smallest, but they are all the same. Hi, Janice. Welcome in. Thanks for coming. How are you? Did you get my email, honey? All right. I see Norma for one. Thank you, Norma. Thank you. Thank you. All right. I got these still available if anyone is interested. Let's do. These are going to be $1. They are the um, butterflies. These are some larger ones and then some smaller ones. There's 7 in each package. That's going to be A. And then here are some smaller ones. And there's 7 or maybe 8 in those packages. That will be B. These are going to be $1 each. Those are in. Kind of got a glare, don't I? Let me raise these lights up a little bit. See if that helps any. Robin would like an A and a B. You got it, sweetie. Thank you so much. And I see Tammy for an A. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you, thank you. All right. Andre would like a B. Thank you, Andre. I have 2 A's and 1 B left. Norma would like a B. Thank you, Norma. Have 2 A's left if anyone is interested. Thank you so much, ladies. All right, and then we have the orange ones. How beautiful those are. We have 2 of the larger ones, and then we have 2 of the smaller ones. Those, again, are going to be $1 each. Those are in. Hi, Doria. Welcome in. Thank you for coming. And you would like the last 2 A's? You got it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Two A's and two B's, ladies. We got Robin for an A. We got Norma for a B. Thank you, Norma. We have Janice for an A. And Andre for a B. Thank you, ladies. All right. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Worked out perfect. All right. I got some Prima. These are, I believe these are from the Cigar Box Secrets. Pretty sure they are. All this beautiful chipboard. I've never used any. It says there is 24 pieces in there. And they should all be in there because I have never used any of them. That's going to be A. Look how beautiful those are. Aren't those gorgeous? Look at that flower card. Popcorn card, it says. All right, and then we have this bag full of wood pieces. This has all kinds of good stuff in it. Look, it's got the word pieces. Look at those. Aren't those beautiful? Here is lots and lots of wood pieces. This is not wood. It is like the plaster pieces from Prima. Here are some banner pieces. There's a wooden heart. There's one of the penny farthings, some butterfly. Here's a bird cage. Here's a little fence with bird cage and watering cans. Here's a doily. Look at the wood buttons. Different wood buttons. You can alter, stain, whatever. Here are some smaller little word pieces. Lots and lots of stuff in here. There is some lampposts, it looks like. All kinds of things in here. Lots of wood pieces to play with. That is going to be B. And then we're going to do these for C. And they are the resin icons by Prima. You got the little fairies holding the flowers. Here's the fairies there. More. They're all fairies, it looks like. So you get 4 different compartments plus this amazing little wood piece that you could make into a shadow box. You could glue these together and make them into a little printer's tray or whatever. They would make beautiful little printer's trays. So those are $5 each. I have 2 of C. We got Robin for a C. Thank you, Robin. We have Tina for a C. Thank you, Tina. All right, these are going to be available if anyone is interested. All right, I have some charm kits here, and these are taped together, so I'm not going to open them. But they're the little hearts. They are full of, you got some of the ribbon. Oh goodness, the ribbon sliders in there where you attach the ribbon and you can make bookmarks or charms or whatever. You've got the little, goodness, I am going to have to open these because you can't hardly see them in the camera. I should have known better than to tape them shut, huh? All right. They're both the same, so I'm only going to open one. Them crochet hooks, they come in handy for more than just crocheting. All right. So let's see if we can open it from one side now. Well, maybe if we choose the right side. All right, ladies, can't get it open. I'm not gonna break it. I'm not gonna sit here for an hour. Wasting your time. Oh, there it come open. Look. Okay. All right. Oh man, there's a lot in here. You get the larger bling pieces. These are iridescent. There's some that's clear and some that's iridescent. You get the smaller ones, and they all come in all different colors. I believe there's 15 or 20 of the smaller ones and like 10 of the larger ones. You're going to get these chain pieces in case you want to make charms out of them. You're going to get the hooks to the clasps. You're going to get all kinds of charms. Like this one says Hope. Here is a little dancing girl. Here's Believe. You're going to get these. That's another Believe. You're going to get these ribbon slider pieces. I believe there's 10 or 12 of those. There is a whole bunch of the bulb pins in there. There is little love charms in there. These say love. I believe there's little puppy dog charms in here. Yep, here's a little puppy dog. Isn't he cute? There's a deer charm in here. Here's the deers. There's at least 2, if not 3, of each of the charms. Oh, there's the heart with the wings and Hope. I believe there's another love in here. A different style. I mean, there's a larger, there's another puppy. Another dancing girl. Well, I did see it. All kinds of good stuff in here, you guys. Plus, you get this cute little heart. Container. And I'll tape it shut again and put the seam binding back on it. They're both the same. Those are going to be A. This is going to be B. This is fibers. There's at least a yard of each, so you're getting 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 yards of trim. This is going to be B, and these are going to be $3 a piece. All right. All right, Norma wants an A. Thank you, Norma. We better go with this one. That one's not taped shut. If anybody wants that one, I'll tape it shut real quick. All right, A and B still available. Thank you, ladies. These are all different. These have the charms in them, lots of charms, and jump rings, lots of different charms, lots of jump rings. Oops. So A is charms and jump rings. B is charms and bow pins. C is the ribbon sliders and jump rings. C and D are the multicolor and the larger clear and iridescent bling pieces and the chain pieces. That is D. And these are going to be $2 each. You can't hear. Can everybody else hear me? Let me know if you guys can hear me or not. Robin can hear me. Lisa can hear me. Hi, Lisa. Welcome in. Go into your settings and try your media volume. Media or media and notifications volume. Your volume. Go into your volume settings, Mama, and see if yeah, everybody else can hear me. Doggone it. I'm so sorry, Norma. Doggone it. I know that's aggravating. Did I put these in? I don't remember if I put these in or not. I did. I did. Okay. These are $2 each if anybody's interested in these. I don't see anyone for these, so let's get them put away. Let's do these. These are just going to be, they're all the same, so we'll just grab one if anyone wants any. These are cute little snippet pieces that I made. You got 2 of these, and they are the coffee dyed cotton fabric. You get this really thick paper, textured, and then you just get some other papers on there. Different little papers. You can leave them on there. You can tear them off. You can take it apart, and then you get this door pull. These are really nice, and it's a brad, so you could take that off and use it on your journal as a closure piece or whatever. Plus, you get a bulb pin in there, and then you're going to get this little snippet. And this one is the cotton fabric, the coffee dyed cotton fabric, some lace pieces, and then a dictionary piece. And this says wish, heart's desire, to dream or reach for, aspire to want, wish upon a star. So you'll get those 2, this piece, and then these 2 little pieces here. These are the dictionary pieces. So you'll get all of those in there. These are going to be $2. And I have several, if anyone is interested. Tammy would like one. Thank you, Tammy. Lots of goodies in that little envelope. And I have some over here I'm going to grab from. So thank you so much. All right, those are still available if anyone wants them. Thank you guys so much. All right, let's do these now. These are not all the same. They are a little different. They just differ a little bit. You're going to get 2 of the ribbon sliders. The bulb pins, you're going to get 2 of the brads, and then you'll get these pieces to play with. And there's 5 of those in there. These are going to be A. And I have 1, 2, 3, 5 of those. And then those are going to be $1.50. And these are going to be B. And there's a lot more in this one. Let's just take it out and show you what else in here. We got all these pieces to play with here. Look at that. Isn't that cute? Looks like wood grain. Super cute. Numbers. Word pieces. There's like a ruler. License plate. Here's a little tag. More of those. Here's another word piece. You're going to get this door pull. You're going to get some bulb pins in different colors. You're going to get these ribbon sliders. There's several buttons in here. Buttons. There is a lock and key charm in here. Look how cute that is. A drawer pull. Lots of goodies in this bag. And these are going to be $3. That is B. And I have 3 of those, it looks like. So A is $1.50. And B is $3. Those are in, ladies. Tina would like one of each. Thank you, Tina. Thank you so much, ladies. Robin would like an A. Thank you, Robin. Norma would like an A. Thank you, Norma. You're here. Okay. All right. Robin wants the other heart charms. Oh, okay. You got it. Got it. Thank you so much. Let me tape it closed again. There we go. Let me get one of these that don't stick so bad. Thank you, Robin. I got you, sweetie. All right. Did you see? Okay. All right. These are available. Thank you so much. All right. And these are frames that I made. First, I cut them all out, and then I layered them, and I put foam in between them, so they're dimensional. And I have this style. Looks like I have 4 of those. I have this one with the pink hair, and I have 4 of those. And then I have these in the pink dress with the pink hair, and I have 2 of those. These are going to be, let's do these for $1.50. Those are in. These are the ones I put on that altered box that I made, and I did a video of. This is the frame that I used on those. They're so, so pretty. Who doesn't love Marie Antoinette, right? All right. I wanted to let you guys know, they have raised the price of seam binding so much that I can't afford to buy it and then do all the work to sell it. So I'm not going to be selling seam binding any longer, but I do have an abundant supply of a lot of colors. I have several browns. I have neutrals like ivory and a caramel and just different colors, neutral colors, lots of brown colors like the walnut, the vintage photo, like a sienna brown, a sand color. I've just got lots of different colors of browns, and I have lots of pink, um, lots of pink colors, several different shades of pink. I got lots of blues. I got a few purples, and I got some greens, grays. I've got three grays, and then a really light, like silver gray color. Um, but I got several colors. If anyone's interested and you'd like to stock up on seam binding, because I've looked all over, even on Etsy, they've raised the prices a lot. And I noticed a couple of ladies have stopped selling it as well. So if you want to stock up, I'm still going to honor my price at $2.50 for 5 yards of seam binding. If you want some colors, reach out to me. And get with me. We will figure it out. But I'm sad I'm not going to be selling seam binding anymore. That's one of my favorite things. But I've taken me out a stash for myself, so I can use and hopefully not run out for a long time. But yeah, so if you guys want seam binding, just get a hold of me. I put my email scrolling across the bottom, and or if you got me on Facebook, hit me up there, and I'll hook you up. I'll still honor the price at $2.50 for 5 yards, but there's just no way I can afford to buy it, and then there's so much work to selling it. You gotta pull it all off of the spool and wet it and crinkle it and then dry it and then cut it, and it's a lot of work, but I love it because I love seam binding, but I just can't afford to do it anymore. So, but if you guys want some, let me know. I've got a lot of it in my stash, and I'll definitely honor the price that I've had it at. So $2.50 for 5 yards. If anybody wants any, just email me. All right, and these are still available. Thank you, guys. Let's do this. I have this vintage photo album, and it's still in really good shape for as old as it is. It's very vintage. Beautiful, like rust colored, wine colored velvet. You can see there's the bottom of it. Here's the spine. Here's the back. The back's in a lot better shape. The clasp is gone. There is no clasp. And the pages are in rough shape. Says July 65. So it would have been September of 65. So it was given, or no, it was sold to someone in 1965 for $4. Oh, and look, there's a tintype in there. Look at that. And I'm going to leave that in there, you guys. I'll show you up close. Yeah, there is a tintype in there, but the pages are rough. They got some vintage tape on them. They're torn a little bit. I don't know if you can repair them. I don't know anything about these albums, but yeah, and you'll get the tintype. And we're going to do an offer up on this. Sure, Tina, you tell me what you want. Give me just a minute. When I get done with this, we'll do a seam binding order. Or I can send you pictures if there's certain colors that you want or whatever. But we're going to do an offer up on this, and we're going to start it at $5. So you guys can put your bids in. If anyone's interested in this, look at the vintage tape on there. The pages are rough, but they're still good and sturdy. Some of them are in decent shape, like this one here. This one's in good shape. It's got a little, this piece here is loose, but for the most part, oh, look, and it's got the smaller ones in the back. Look here. The smaller photos. Yep. Sorry, I'm trying not to hit my phone. Yeah, and then I'll show you the back cover. Here's the back. And it's all still in good condition there. So that is it. If anyone is interested, oh, it's getting stuff all over my table cover. You can put your bids in. Yeah, look at that tape. Look at it. Yep. It stained my sheet, doggone it. It'll wash out. It'll be all right. No one's interested? No. All righty, ladies. Thank you for looking anyway. I've got some stuff here that I made, and I'm just going to give it away. So I'm going to put this out here. We're going to put numbers in 1 through 30. We're going to do a giveaway of these things that I made. These are made out of those grocery sacks. And I put a pocket here. There's a pocket up here. Inside this pocket is a bunch of envelopes. There's a whole bunch of goodies in there. These are all like envelopes. Oh, there's some die cuts. Seed packet envelopes. Regular envelopes. And there's some more down in there too. And then inside here, here's another one that I started, but just got it covered. Didn't do anything else with it. Here is another envelope. Inside here, you're going to get, looks like a bunch of templates. These are like for envelopes, the hot air balloon, the stockings, all kinds of stuff. Oh, there's some papers in here. Some Maggie Holmes papers. And then, so that's going to be the first one. We'll use that as A. We'll do, this is This is kind of the same thing, only it's a little smaller. And this is this a Sweet Paris? Looks like Sweet Paris paper. Beautiful. And it's got lots of goodies inside here. Here's a large seed envelope. There. Lots of smaller envelopes for you to make. They're all scored and ready for you to make them up. Look at that map. How cool is that? So there's all that. Oh, goodness. Lots of goodies inside here, too. There's another smaller pocket page. Got a pocket here. 2 pockets there, it looks like. And then, does it have a pocket up here? Nope, maybe not. And then it's got all kinds of goodies in it. It's got all of these tabs in there. Just little pieces of paper. Look at these envelopes. Oh, lots of envelopes here. And tags. Very nice. See, I made this so long ago, I forgot what was even in here. Lots of tags. Right. That's going to be B. And then we got one more, and it's smaller. This is going to be C. And it's cardstock tags. And little fishtail banners. And then it's got a pocket inside. And it's got, this is a paper bag thing. And it's got little cards in here. Oh, and some cards. Look. I must have made some cards here. Oh, that's pretty. Yeah, and then cards and envelopes in here. Looks like there's a few of those. Kiss the Frog. Touch of Magic. All right, so that will be C. Let me get my generator out here. All right, we're going to do, first number is going to be closest without going over. Second number will be closest going over. And third number will be whoever is under that one. Whoever's under the last winner, the name under the last winner will get the third prize. So first number is 1. Does anybody have number 1? Oh, Tina's got number 1. Okay, you get first choice, Tina. A, B, or C. Number 3 is going over. So 3 or higher. Next highest would be 7. That is Lisa. So Tina gets first. Lisa gets second. And Tina wants A. You got it, Tina. And then the name under Tina or Lisa is Doria. All right, Tina gets A. Lisa, B or C. And then Doria gets the last one. Lisa, send me your address, honey. You're going to have to pay shipping on this. B or C for Lisa? C for Lisa. All right, don't forget to send me your address, honey. your email because you'll have to pay shipping on it. And then Doria is going to get B. Thank you, ladies. Thank you so much. Oh, I hope you enjoy these. Or they give you a little inspiration. Thank you so much. All right, we got some Easter bunnies here. And they got the little pom-poms. They're 3D. That's going to be A. Wow. You get lots of notifications for stuff. Here's B. These are the gems. And they've all got like gold flakes on them or in them. They're really pretty. B. C are the bees. And D is going to be the 3D bee stickers. They're all over flowers and good stuff. That's D. And E is going to be the bee confetti. Those are all $2 if anyone is interested. C for Tammy. Thank you, Tammy. A for Andre. Thank you, Andre. Send to Norma. You got it, honey. Thank you so much. Let me get a ticket on here. Send to Norma. Got it. Thank you, Lisa. All right. I don't see anyone for these. Thank you, ladies. Do these real quick, and then I got some doilies. All right, I got 3 different ones here. Okay. These are the baker's twine. There is 5 yards of each color. Oops, sorry, you guys. And we have, let's see if I can find the end here. We have red, blue, yellow, green, and purple. Red, blue, yellow, green, and purple. And there's 5 yards of each color. That's going to be A. And that's the with the white mixed in. This one is the bright colors, and it is yellow, blue, purple, pink, and red. Yellow, blue, pink, purple, and red. That's B. C is pastel colors, and it is pink, purple, blue, tan, and lime green or spring green. That is C. These are $2 each. Andre would like the gems. You got it, sweetie. Thank you so much. Gotcha, Andre. Thank you. Yes, she is, Lisa. She's awesome. All right. Thank you guys for looking. I got a little tiny flyer. Oh, I got him. Gnat or something. All right. Up next, I have little charm bags. We have mermaids. The little mermaids. We have keys. They got like a little bite taken out of them. Looks like somebody chewed on them. Then we have these hangers. Whoops. Then we have the bicycles. Get in there. We have these little handmade charms. And then these say thank you. Larger hearts. We have the hearts with wings. The love. Here are the puppies. Pilots are taking advantage of the warm weather. They're all out flying their planes. We have an airport just, a few hundred feet from me, and so we get all the planes that land and take off. These are the deer. A lot of charms in here. Here are the little dancing girls. Here are feathers. Horseshoes. And then these are, oh, there's another feather. These are Halloween themed. You get the skull and crossbones. You get the spider web, the spider, the witch's broom, and the skeleton. So I believe there's like 40, 41, 42 charms in here. I'm not sure how many, but there's at least 40, 42, somewhere around there. I don't know. I can't remember. I didn't write it down either. I should have. But they're all the same. I have several packages of them, and they're going to be $2. Bye, Lisa. Good night. Thank you so much for coming. I have not, Doria. I have not. Tammy would like one. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you, thank you. All right, I'm just going to slide those over here for now. Next, I'm going to show you some doily packs that I made up. Lots of doilies. Let's do this. You're going to get this large doily here, the beautiful flower in the center. That's a nice size doily. Here is a rectangle doily. Would that not be perfect around a book or even in the center of a journal? Wrapped around a signature. Isn't that gorgeous? Here is this one, and it's been coffee dyed. This one has a beautiful flower in the center. Here's another one that's matches the one on the bottom. It's got the flower in the center. Here's one that looks like a snowflake or a star even. Is so pretty. Beautiful. This one is 2 squares. You can make a sweet little book out of this. Here is an orange colored one, kind of a mango color. This beautiful doily. And here's this one. This one's so neat. And then you'll get this one. That is going to be a this looks like it's the same as that large doily. So you'll get this one. You get this rectangle piece, beautifully crocheted. There's a gorgeous doily here. And looks like you get this one that matches the large one. Here's a Battenberg doily. Look how beautiful that is. Here's one of those half doilies. Super pretty. You'll get this beautiful doily. And it's kind of shimmery. Here's this one. This one. And this one. And this one has the raised flower in it. Very, very pretty. That is B. And I think we got room for a C here. Gift one to Edna for me. I won her gift card. Absolutely, Andre. The charm pack. Oh, that's right. You did. Yes. Thank you, Andre. She will love that. All right, this is going to be C, and this is a different doily, and it's a lot thicker. It's got a heart with a flower coming out of it. Beautiful, beautiful doily. Here is the rectangle doily. It's got gorgeous flowers in it. Here is a larger doily in a cream color. Another beautiful cream colored doily. Here is that half doily. Another beautiful cream doily. Here's a small fabric doily. This one's like sage green. It looks like a cameo, kind of. Very pretty. This one's that white one. It's got a little shimmer to it. Here's a coffee dyed doily. Very pretty. It's got the raised center flower. And then here's that one that looks like the wagon wheel. That is C. And these are $5 for all of these doilies. Those are in. All right, got those back together. Did I put those in? I did. No one for doilies? All right, thank you, ladies. Tonight's not doily night. So, continuing with the doilies, this is a piece that I got off of a tablecloth, and it is over a yard long. Here's the pattern on it. That's going to be A. Same thing. Here is B. This one is a yard long. Here's the pattern on it. B, C. It's got these beautiful flowers crocheted in it, and it is over a yard long. That is C. And one more. This one's so pretty. It's a small, got these small little flowers in there. Her doilies are so pretty, and it's a wide one. Very pretty, and I love the color of it. And it is a yard long. So that one's going to be D. All right. Those are in, ladies. And then I have these gorgeous kits to show you that I made up. They are super pretty. Daisy would like B. Thank you, Daisy. The others are available. Thank you so much, ladies. All right, I want to show you these beautiful kits I made up. I think they're so awesome. And I just took a piece of my coffee dyed paper, which I do have for sale if anyone needs coffee dyed paper, or I have tea dyed paper as well. So, and they are the 8.5 by 14 sheets. You get 10 for $3. Here is the first kit, and it's got this beautiful little girl pendant there in the bronze with hung with a bulb pin. Here we go. And here is a beautiful doily that you get. Large doily. And it just makes the perfect little envelope or pocket for anything. I thought it was absolutely perfect for this. Okay, and then we are going to start with, you're going to get the tea bags. I make the tea bag pockets. I alter the tea bags, make them into pockets for your journals and things. You're going to get the tea bags in 2 different sizes, the gallon size, the large ones, and then 2 of the smaller ones. And then you're going to get tons of ephemera. This one is I believe this one's the vintage. Lots and lots of ephemera. Yes, this is the vintage set. Lots of lady pictures in here. Looks like old Polaroids, vintage Polaroid pictures. Cameras, some just ephemera pieces. Beautiful women. Words. Isn't she gorgeous? She's beautiful. They all are. They're just beautiful. Lots and lots of ephemera. Look at that. Isn't she gorgeous? Words. Here's some tickets. More words. All right, and there's that. You're going to get a piece of canvas fabric, lace fabric, burlap fabric in chocolate brown. Here's a piece of it's kind of like toile fabric. You're going to get laces. Look how pretty. These are to build your pocket with. Here's some coffee dyed cheesecloth. More lace. Some dangle lace. Coffee dyed seam binding. More laces. Here is gray, caramel and cream colored twine. Beautiful Venice lace there. Here is some fiber. Here are 2 doilies. And more lace here. So that is kit number 1. That is A. And I'll put it all back together and make it beautiful. And then B is pretty much the same thing, kit-wise, except it is shabby. You get the coffee dye paper, the beautiful pen. This one has a applique that comes on it. Gorgeous, gorgeous little girl pendant. And then this one has a beautiful doily that made the perfect little envelope. I'm going to have to take it off so I can show you. It's so pretty. The doily, or the applique, I mean. And then here's the doily. A piece of linen. It's like a napkin. And it's so pretty. And then you're going to get this fabric. And this, I feel like you could use either way. You could either use it like this, or you could use it like this. Either way. I mean, it's just so pretty. And it's so versatile, I think. You're going to get this doily. Let me move A over a little bit so we can see this a little better. Here's the lace. Here is the burlap, the coffee dyed cotton feed sack. You're going to get the cheesecloth, the twine, in those 3 colors. Here's this beautiful lace, and this one here. This one's so pretty. I love this one. It's textured and it's just gorgeous. Here's this crocheted lace, and you'll get the same in white as well. Here's this beautiful lace. This is a very thin, textured, beautiful lace. Here's a sweet little thin lace. You'll get the rosette trim with the pearls. Here is a chenille trim. Some sage green ribbon. Here's this beautiful lace. And this gorgeous lace. This is one of my favorites. And then you'll get the tea bags, of course. The larger ones and the smaller ones. No, this one just has the larger ones, more of them in there. And then you'll get all of this ephemera, and this is all shabby chic themed. Beautiful ladies and little girls. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Most of this is lady and little girl pictures, like in frames, and so pretty. Gorgeous. That is B. All right, lots of stuff in there for you to play with. Those are in. Hi, Patty. Welcome in. How are you? Thanks for coming. It's 16 degrees, Andre. Oh my goodness. Wow. And you got 14. Oh, wow. Ladies, I'm so sorry. Man, I hope you're staying warm. Patty wants both of those. Thank you so much, Patty. Thank you, thank you. And I'll put them together again and make them absolutely beautiful for you. Thank you so much. Oh, there's so much for you to play with in there. You're gonna absolutely love them all. Love them. All right. Oh, did you want to see the charm packs, Patty? Are you interested in charms? There's 40 some charms in a package. I think I had $2. Watching the game. Yes, it's Super Bowl, isn't it? All right, I got a Valentine Halloween packet here. It's full of all kinds of Halloween goodies. I don't craft for Halloween. Um, I just don't use it, It's got the doilies. It's got little ephemera pieces here. You got a pom-pom clothespin. There's papers in here. Papers. There is stickers, rosettes. Here's a little bag topper. There's another rosette. Cute little bag. Here's this. You get the clothespin. Here is a sweet little broom with a spider on it. Here's a beautiful tag that's got a pocket, and it's got little cards in there. Another little pom-pom clothespin. You get a tassel here. Beautiful purple and black tassel. Look, it's even got the purple pearl trim. You could take this apart and use it if you wanted. Here are some beautiful little flowers. They got like little bats on them, some tickets that have bats on them. You get beautiful little bows. And then you're also going to get this face mask. It's a detoxifying charcoal face mask by Spa Life. So all of this. Oh, and don't forget that lovely little spider there. All of this, $2. If anybody's interested. Lots of goodies. Those little doilies probably costed that. Cute little stuff if you guys craft for Halloween, like journals or whatever. Cute, cute stuff. I just don't craft for holidays. I do a little bit for Christmas and Easter, but other than that, I just don't. I don't know why I end up buying stuff and then I never use it. All right, Miss Patty's going to take that as well. Thank you so much, Patty. Thank you, thank you. All right, let's do another giveaway. Patty, I was telling them earlier, I'm not going to do seam binding anymore, but I do have an abundant supply of seam binding. I got pinks, I have browns, I have neutrals, I have greens, I have blues, I have some purples. It's just they've raised the price, more than doubled the price of seam binding, so I just can't afford to buy it and do all the work that it takes to sell it. So I'm not going to be selling seam binding anymore. And so I'm going to sell off what I have that I'm not. I did take a bunch out for myself, but then I'm going to share with you guys if anybody's interested. I'm still going to honor the price that I've always had. It's 5 yards for $2.50. So if you would like some seam binding, I noticed several of them on Etsy has quit selling already. So I don't know if any of them will continue selling, but if they do, they're going to have to raise their prices, way up in order to justify buying the seam binding and, doing all the work in order to sell it. So, but I've just decided not to sell it anymore. I'm going to stick with doing the paper. I mean, the coffee dyed, tea dyed, and I'm going to get into avocado dyeing paper. I'm so excited about that. I can't wait. But anyway, that is going to get started this week. But anyway, if you want seam binding, get a hold of me, email me, whatever, and tell me what colors. I can send pictures if you want. Just let me know. We don't have very many in here. We got 4 people in the giveaway. Goodness, ladies. Everybody's leaving me. I reckon that means it's about time to call it a night. All right, so everybody will get something. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, ladies, everybody's going to get something. Whoever put the number in is going to get something. I have these rosettes. They have bees on them. It's bee themed. Little circle. I have the bows. And the sweet little embellishment here. And then I have these embellishments. And then I have these embellishments. Super Bowl. I bet it is. I'm sure it is. And I don't blame anybody for not wanting to watch it, Football ain't my thing, but and I don't have anybody to make the snacks for and all of that, so I wasn't gonna sell tonight, but then I thought, well, I'm just gonna try it, you know. So anyway, A, B, C, or D. First choice is going to be Andre. A, B, C, or D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 in here. This will be A, B, C, D, E. A, B, C, D, E. These are little pinwheel embellishments. They're little pinwheels. Got a sweet little charm up here on top. So, Andre, you choose first, honey. Everybody's going to get something. Thank you guys so much for coming and spending a little bit of time with me. I sure do appreciate it. My Eagles aren't playing, so I'm not interested. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I hear you, Andre. Okay, Andre gets first choice. We're just going to go in order. Andre's going to get first choice, and then Robin will get second choice, and so on. And then Patty, Tammy, and then Norma. So, Andre, you tell me what you want, sweetie. I will get your name on it. And she would like B. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Beautiful choice. All right. Robin, you are next, honey. What would you like? Make some fun. Bad food. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't even ate yet. I don't even know what I'm gonna make for dinner tonight. I got some chicken in there that I boiled, so I'll probably just use some of that and make a salad or something out of it, a sandwich or something. Yeah, not too awful much. And I got paper that I can coffee dye. I can sit here and coffee dye paper all night. And then I could work on some tea dye. And then I got to this week, I'm going to work on my avocado dye paper. Robin, Robin, A, C, D, or E, sweetie. A, C, D, or E. Robin. And then Patty, and then Tammy, and then Norma. Robin. I'm about to break out in song here, ladies, that Rockin' Robin, you know. Oh, the little bird is on the bird tree. Rock, tweet, 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 rock, Robin. Robin. Okay, Patty, what would you like, honey? Which one would you like? A, you got it. Thank you so much. And Robin, are you here? Robin. And Tammy, what would you like, honey? C, D, or E? C, D, or E. This is a beautiful ruffle. Look how pretty that is. Today, I choose joy. That is E. Beautiful. C for Tammy. Can you hear me, guys? I'm so sorry. Doggone it. Can you hear me? So sorry. Doggone it. No, you can't hear me? So sorry, ladies. I'm so sorry. All right, I'm going to go ahead and end this. It kicked me out for some reason. I don't know why, but anyway. Um, I'm so sorry. Thank you guys so much for spending the evening with me. If you didn't get very much, I probably won't invoice this week. Uh, Wait until next week. I may throw up a pop-up later in a couple days. Not Wednesday. Wednesday's busy, busy day. But anyway, um, we'll see. But thank you guys so much. I love you guys, and I will see you next time. Bye now.